Intense. It's the only way to describe a hot duck hole at sunrise. The cold air burning the back of your throat. Ears straining for the first hint of the whistling wings. Your eyes squint into the rising sun. The vibrations of a good duck call against your lips. Pounding out a hail call, you scan the horizon. And out of nowhere, they appear. Turning into the wind, wings locked. It's showtime. This is the duck hunter's moment. Yesterday we had a great day hunting with the Ducks Are Us guys. We hunted a hot little pond that they had about 40 miles from here. Yeah! Today we're going to shift gears a little bit. We're going to move about, 30 miles from where we hunted yesterday. We scouted out a hot hole. I think it's going to be a good hunt. We've got a north wind today. It's a little cooler. Hopefully that's going to make more ducks fly than yesterday, even though yesterday was a dynamite day.
I know, right? We got to kill something with red on their head.
You know, one of the things that makes a great guide is scouting, scouting, scouting. It's all about location. Andrew and Brandon, they do their homework. They put in hundreds of miles, plenty of hours, finding the hottest duck hole for the customers.
I'm Brandon Reynolds. I'm co-owner here at Ducks Are Us. We pride ourselves on killing ducks and not your time. I put 250 miles on my truck Friday morning trying to find the hottest duck hole in the county, and I found it and we came here this morning.
At Ducks Are Us, things get a little redneckish. We didn't have a hammer, so we had to use a trailer hitch this morning. Here at Ducks Are Us, we're not afraid to get a little redneck.
We're hunting some virgin territory today. This is a duck hole that we scouted out yesterday. It had canvasbacks, mallards, widgeon, and teal on it. There was over 100 ducks on this little pond. They haven't hunted this pond, so we're exploring new ground. We're going to take our chance, hope it pays off, and see if we can't get some canvasbacks.
We had a north wind blow in last night, a lot cooler this morning. We knew the ducks were going to be coming in from the south, so we set up our decoys upwind so all those ducks stopped right in front of the blind. You know, day two with Ducks Are Us, it was fast and furious. We had found the right duck hole. Come sun up, the game was on.
Hold on!
Remington's Quack Shack is presented by It's not rocket science. Drive steel pellets faster and they hit harder. But choose the world's fastest at 1,700 feet per second. And you also get an 8-inch lead advantage at 40 yards. Putting more pellets in the head and neck without changing the way you shoot. No, that's not rocket science. It's a little thing we call in-flight brain surgery with hypersonic steel from Remington.
Duck hunters are hard on gear. That's because Mother Nature, she's hard on us. Sharp eyes look for any giveaway, making camouflage a must in my game. H&H Hydro Customs provides superior custom finishes at affordable prices. Shotguns, rifles and scopes, ATVs, or even your truck. Transform your gun and gear with a wide variety of waterproof and durable camo patterns. Durability, longevity, and creativity from H&H Hydro Customs. You know, yesterday Tim hunted with us and had to leave, but I'm glad he wasn't here today. Tim likes big swanky blinds. Sitting on the bank's not for him, but if there's one thing you gotta do as a duck hunter, you gotta adapt.
That's fun right there. Early morning, those ducks are coming in on a string. You just, when a plan comes together, you've scouted the right hole.
And then just
the ducks are just locked in on your calls. It doesn't get any better. It does not get any better.
Perfect prediction this morning that they were going to come right here at the end too.
Yep.
This is beautiful.
I don't care if I'm in a blind, sitting in the grass, whatever it takes. If I'm killing ducks, I'm happy.
This is where scouting pays off. All the miles and hours that Brandon and Andrew at Ducks R Us have spent locating the birds put us right on the map.
It was a special morning where you actually got to hear these birds actually call back to you. The widgeon were coming in full force, and it was loud, the amount of birds that were in the air.
We was hunting out there this morning, and even a professional guide still gets pumped up in the mornings when the ducks start coming in. This ringneck came in, and I just hammered it.
You know, it was just a perfect morning. Everything was going great. We had widgeons, gadwall, teal, all on the strap. And then Brandon decides he wants to shoot a ringneck.
As a professional guide, with all those birds that we had working us this morning, watching Brandon water swat that ringer was a little disappointing.
Last night, I'm everybody's best friend. I cooked steaks, homemade cheesecake, baked potatoes. I swat that ringneck this morning, and they just won't even talk to me.
Yeah, we definitely busted Brandon a bit hard for shooting that ringer. But hey, with the amount of birds that were working shortly thereafter, we didn't have time to tease him for long.
At one point, we had over 30 to 40 ducks in the air at one time. It was almost impossible to call the shot on one group of ducks.
Always a bittersweet problem to have when you were working so many birds and you're shooting so many that birds are getting weary because we've got so many birds dead on the water.
Day 2 of Nico retrieving ducks. He just did a fabulous job. For his second hunt, he's a champ.
This morning was one of those special mornings that you have. Didn't matter what we would do, those ducks were coming in.
Right here, buddy. Get that right there. Get that right there.
This is one of my favorite tricks to play in duck hunting when somebody's walking to go get birds. Hey! Works every time.
He's messing with you.
Cameron got me pretty good. I thought there was some birds working. I had to jump in the brush. I almost broke my neck.
Watch him. You go fall in the back of my foot.
He's down.
There he went.
Oh.
I don't know how he did it. I was like, how did that sucker not fall?
He's gonna be about 20 yards left.
That's 24. That does it for today. Anytime you can shoot 24 ducks in 30 minutes, it's a great day. We did it. Brandon, good job, buddy.
No problem, buddy.
Brandon found this hole with us yesterday, and man, it paid off.
You know, it's great to get away. We hunt Rattlesnake Bayou so much, it becomes second nature to us. It's great to get out and experience something new. If you want to get away from your hunting property you normally hunt, give Andrew and Brandon a call. They'll set you up on a hunt. If you don't have property and you're looking for a hunt, give them a call. You'll have a time of your life.
It's about 34 degrees. We're hunting the runway blind. There's no wind, so it's going to be as tough as hunting as we can get today. The good news is we've let this place sit for about 3 or 4 days. We've already got ducks landing in the decoys. We're going to give it a whirl. It may be a good day. Mallards, turn that light off.
Scott put the mojo out. Go get it.
I'm not fixing the mojo.
Well, we'll just turn it. Sit down.
I got out of here a few minutes late this morning, and by the time I got here, Scott had set up the decoys and he had set up the mojo. So when we had problems with the mojo, it was clearly Scott's fault.
I'm not sticking my hand in that water this morning.
Look, you're closer. Just go through the hole.
I'm not sticking my hand in there. I
We'll do it
didn't
together.
put the
How about
mojo
that?
out.
I really don't want to go together. Seems like a one-man job, but if you're going to be a little girl about it, then I'll help you out. I'll hold your hand like a small child. Being the youngin' of the group, I got the short end of the stick the first time that we had to go try to retrieve the wing today. That water is ice cold right about now. Are you just gonna sit there?
Tim couldn't find it, Cameron couldn't find it. Finally, I had to go out there. Took me about 3 seconds and I found the wing that they couldn't find in the water. You know, every year you can set your watch by it. If it's Thanksgiving, the mallards are gonna start showing up.
You know, it was really cool today to see the birds really start to work. Combination of the cold weather and a good little wind going, every bird was responding to our call on a dime.
Right there. Boy, those worked great, didn't they?
Deep though.
You know, the mallards just worked phenomenal today. Every time we hit the calls, when they were on the corners, they'd spin those wings and turn around and come right back to the decoys. It was a fun shoot.
That's
reaching out and touching them.
Yeah, that's 1,700 feet per second with that hypersonic steel.
We still have feathers coming down from that. And
that
you're
duck
barely
was a long
within
way.
range, and they're still nailing them.
Yeah, he was a long way up there.
Yeah.
But he wasn't coming any closer. That was the last turn. He was going to leave.
That's
what hypersonic steel will
and we
do.
still got feathers dropping.
Yeah, it'd be beautiful.
Big old fat mallard. Did you see how those mallards work?
Beautiful.
When they hit that corner over there, we popped them with a hail call, come back call, turned on a dime, they flew over, had a look-see. And they got on this back corner, hit them again, turned around, hit them on that corner. Working the corners is very important in duck hunting. You never want to call when the ducks are actually looking at your decoys. You only want to call them on the corners when they're 75 yards out this direction or 75 yards out right behind you. It's called working the corners. It'll make a huge difference in your duck hunting.
Talking Quack with Scott Keith.
My name's Andrew Shelley with the Quack Shack Pro Staff, and I'm going to show you the versatility of the single reed outlaw today. I'm going to run a series of notes that you should use daily in the blind. First off, I'm going to start off with the hunting style hail call. Now I'm going to show you a little bit from high end to low end to medium end with feed and shuckles mixed in. The purpose of that hunting style hail call is to get their attention. That coarse hen locks them in on your decoys, and then that feeding chuckle puts them right there in your face, and you'll harvest them just like this. And that's your calling tip of the week.
Because every hunt's an adventure, there's Boyd.